How's it going, fellow Planeswalkers? Today I have another cool brew just for you, and today we're doing a mono white prison deck. Okay, so this is my fifth and final episode in my 5-part series of doing the mono decks. My experience with mono decks after all of this, I could say I am not a fan. Unless you're playing the meta decks, those net decks are supremely powerful, like mono white weenies or mono red burn, or mono blue tempo and all this type of stuff. They're pretty much, I find, the only real way to make the deck effective. And obviously, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I like to do something new and different, take different spins on things, and otherwise try to have a good time playing the game. So anyway, after that little rant, we have a mono white prison over here. This is going to be my final episode over here, and it seems pretty fun. When I say fun, I mean fun for me and not for my opponent, because essentially I'm just locking my opponent down. When I was playing this in practice, I would say this deck performs pretty well against creature decks, and it is absolutely horrible against any sort of control decks. Esper Control totally takes this to town. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty fun. And here, let's get right up into the breakdown. But before I do, I want to give you guys a reminder to please hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. I'm trying to grow this channel, and every subscription helps. Okay, so right on into it, we have Healing Grace. This is a great way to turn some of that damage from the mono red burn right back on my opponent. Or not right back on my opponent, but at least I gain value from it. So I could prevent 3 damage, and at the same time, I gain 3 life. And it's a 1-cost instant, so I think that's pretty cool. I only have 1 copy. Maybe I'd run a second. I'm not really sure, though. Okay, so we have 4 Fountains of Renewal. This is great. This is another way to stave off some of the early game damage from my opponent's mono red. And I'm finding that many people are playing mono red these days, so this is a great addition. Not to mention, it works out fantastically with Dawn of Hope. And we have 1 Baffling End. This is where the prison begins. This is a cool 2-drop. I could exile any creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. If he does, by some chance, end up removing my Baffling End from the battlefield, he does create a 3/3 green dinosaur creature token with trample. But in my experience, it typically remains on the field. 2 Dawn of Hopes, 4 Seals Away. This is some of that prison stuff I was talking about. We have Invoke the Divine. This is a way of getting rid of some artifacts or enchantments. It's a great way to gain life. It's a 3-drop. It's definitely worth it. We have 2 Luminous Bonds, some more prison. In this case, actually legit prison. We have 1 Chaos Wand. I threw this in because, this is a control deck, and I find that sometimes I'm sitting on mana on my opponent's turn that I could use to good effect. And, Chaos Wand is a good way to do that. So, yeah, 1 Chaos Wand. We have 2 Conclave Tribunals, 1 Crush Contraband. This is a very interesting card. I mean, first off, when you look at the size of his pipes, those guns are huge. This card has it's a powerhouse. Check this out. It's a 4-cost instant. I could choose one or both. I could exile target artifact, or I could exile target enchantment. So, sometimes you're going to really get a lot of value out of this, and sometimes, you're just removing an enchantment or an artifact. But anyway, I feel like this is a good addition to this deck. We have 4 Ixalan's Bindings. This is a great way to deal with some of the win cons of opponents' decks. Drake decks, you throw this on a Drake, he can't throw it down anymore. You could throw this down on a Teferi, although if you're facing Teferi, he has plenty of enchantment removal, so it's definitely not a seal away for good. But anyway, I find that this is a great card, Ixalan's Binding. 3 Leonin War Leaders. So now here, I'm running 5 creatures in this deck, 3 of which are Leonin War Leaders. The reason why I have Leonin War Leader is because I'm running Divine Visitation. And Leonin War Leader with Divine Visitation is an absolute boss, because whenever Leonin War Leader attacks, I get to create 2 1/1 white creature tokens with lifelink that are tapped and attacking. But with Divine Visitation, I'm actually creating 2 4/4 white angels that are tapped and attacking. Yes, they don't have lifelink, but this is where Lyra Dawnbringer comes into effect. Other angels you control cast +1/+1 and have lifelink. So I think it's a pretty killer combo. We have 2 Settle the Wreckages, 2 Cleansing Novas, 2 Divine Visitations, and 2 Lyra Dawnbringers. Yeah, this is my mono white prison. I'm playing 26 land in here, and I call some bullshit because when I'm playing this in practice, I still get mono screwed somehow. I don't know how, but it happens. But here we go, mono white prison round 1. Let's see how this does. So let's hope that the arena gods do not set me up against some form of Esper control, because I could tell you assuredly that I will be conceding probably around turn 3. Or should I say the oh, that sucks. Nope, I'm going to mulligan that. Okay, that's a bit better. I like that. I like cards that give me recurrent value. I don't even need my Divine Visitation to get some pretty cool stuff out of this. You know, hopefully I'll draw into either a Fountain Renewal or whatever. I could create tokens just using him. So I'm definitely going to keep this one. Now, I wonder if it's a glitch in the game. I don't feel like it doesn't take that long of a decision to decide whether you're keeping your hand. But sometimes it leaves me here for like a good 10 seconds. And I have no idea why. Because I'm pretty assured that this guy either is... Okay. Yes, I'm going to keep that. See, he kept all his cards in hand. What took him so long? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to start off with a Dawn of Hope. Let's hope I hit Leonin War Leader on curve. Okay, it looks like we will be hitting it on curve. Okay, let's just hope I don't see either a blue land drop or a black land. If a blue land, okay. So far, so good. I'm not fearing Teferi just yet. Oh, wow, okay. And we have Chaos Wand, guys. So, what's he gonna do? Okay, so he Conclave Tribunaled me. Interesting. So he is... How do I want to do this? Do I want to create a token, or do I want to get Chaos Wand down? And for next turn, I could ready... You know what? I think I'll take one turn to do Chaos Wand. Slow myself down just a bit and move from there. So let's hope he doesn't bind this down. I know that he has Revitalize. If nothing else, I could grab his... Oh, so he's running a mono white prison of his own, thinking he's going to get his ultimate. Okay. So actually, there's something to that. Maybe I should have ran a... Oh, look at that. We're going to be going back and forth all day right now. So I'm going to take his Leonin War Leader. He's going to smash off my Conclave Tribunal with either another Conclave Tribunal or an Ixalan's Binding. Dawn of Hope. It looks like we're on against somewhat of a mirror deck right now. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so it begins right now. So if I want, I could either create a token or I could Chaos Wand him. So he created a token. I think that I may just take this opportunity to create a token of my own. But he's going to get a card and I'm not, which is unfortunate. That's interesting. I've never ran a mirror deck like this. I wonder if the Chaos Wand's going to give me any form of advantage. I know that my Divine Visitation hopefully will. I don't know if he's playing Divine Visitation. Baird, Steward of Argive. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start gaining my land. So we're sitting on an Ixalan's Binding now, which is nice. This is actually a great addition. Oh, shit. What's he going to take? Is he going to take the Conclave Tribunal? Here's the question. Is my opponent running any instants or sorceries that are going to smash enchantments? Well, let's find out. Here we go. Oh, shit. I don't want to destroy my stuff. Oh, wow, this is going to hurt. Should I destroy all our artifacts and enchantment and start at square one and hope that I could build up? Or, you know what? YOLO. Thug life. Let's go. Here we go. I'm actually going to keep my Conclave Tribunal, though. What? Okay, but I have my Leonin War Leader back. That's nice. If I could draw into a Divine Visitation right now, I'll be very happy. Okay. Let's hope he doesn't have a Seal Away of his own. He probably does. I'm gonna pay. Yes, I'm gonna have my little minions. Hit him 2. I wonder, do I have to pay the tax for that? I wonder, do I have to pay the tax? I mean, I could pay it. It's not a problem. But still. So unfortunately, my Seal Away won't work on Baird, Steward of Argive, because he has Vigilance. You know, I'm having an idea here, guys, for a mono white. Perhaps I should have done that over this, where I have that 3-cost creature that for the turn after that you play it, the opponent has to either pay 2 mana to attack a Planeswalker or you. So that in conjunction with Baird, Steward of Argive. Oh, wow. And then get a Helm of the Host on the Baird and literally not let my opponent attack me at all. Interesting. I like that. I like that. I'm going to explore that. I have 2 copies of Ajani. Perhaps I'll be able to get my my emblem down. Interesting. All right, come on, man. Let's go. So at least I am sitting on a Settle the Wreckage. So perhaps if he swings on me, I'll just settle him, even though it's just 1 creature. But he's playing a enchantment deck similar to my own, so I could be assured that there probably isn't many creatures in his deck anyway. So is this guy roping me right now? That was quite a suicidal move, using his own Cleansing Nova to cleanse our souls. But that was it was definitely fun. Either this guy quit. I find that sometimes if the opponent quits, the game could have a bit of a glitch, and still he'll be around over here, and then he's gonna have to run out of his timeouts before the game gives up. Or he could have just went to the bathroom. One of those 2. Yeah, no. So he's still here because I see his cards highlighted. So he's either roping me. But what's the point of that? We all want to play the game. We all want to enjoy. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that blows, but okay. Fine. Shoot. Yeah, that definitely blows. He's gonna jack it up. Let's hope he attacks. I want him to attack. Beautiful. So I settled that, and now I'm gonna be able to hit this guy up at least. If I could get myself a Dawn of Hope, that would please me. And then obviously a yes. So we have Lyra on the field. Now he probably will remove that. He is sitting on 3 cards just like myself. Let's hope that he can deal with it, which obviously that hope is misplaced because I know he probably can. Okay, so here's the question. He may have a Settle the Wreckage of his own. I'm going to strike with everything at this guy because I want him off the field. And Settle the Wreckage is coming my way. I could feel it. And Settle the Wreckage. Okay, so mirror decks are always fun because you could practically predict whatever your opponent's about to do because you're doing it yourself. I may just pop this for a card draw. Unfortunately, he has a big advantage on me. I need to find myself an Ixalan's Binding, and fast. Conclave Tribunal will do as well, actually. Here we go. Let's see. I'm going to pop this. And let's see. Let me guess. Of course. Of course I would get flooded right now. If he gets his emblem, I'm out of here, boys. Fields of Ruin. If he gets this emblem, I am definitely going to quit. And at this pace, it looks like he is going to get his emblem because the game is taking this opportunity to flood me. Pop that, and let's hope I draw into something that I need. Yeah, this game is done, I think. We're going to give him one more turn. We'll find out. One more turn to see if I can make this happen. Okay, that's not good. Fuck me. All right, I am out of here. Okay, let's go into round 2. So clearly I see that my deck could utilize Johnny himself. So I'm not beyond learning from other people. So let's get into it. I'm actually going to get rid of the Healing Grace and rid of a Seal Away, and let's get in some Johnny up in here. Johnny, Adversary of Tyrants, and let's see if that spruces this bad boy up. Okay. So round 2, I'm hoping to come against a creature deck, not a control deck, because as you see, control decks, I just don't have what it takes to push through. Not gonna advise people to use this deck, but I thought I would just show you guys anyway what this prison deck, this mono white prison deck would look like. Okay, got some early play. We have a curvature going on. So if I draw right now into a Fountain of Renewal, that would be the ideal hand. Okay, I see that we're having Simic come our way. I believe I'm going to want to Ixalan's Bind. I'm going to want to Ixalan's Bind. Oh shoot, this is happening way too fast. That flying guy. The big one in every Simic deck. Invasion Druid, it begins. Okay. So, to start this off, I'm going to get rid of some of his mana. Cannot have this go on. And then Conclave Tribunal this. Wild Growth Walkers. Okay, I do have Cleansing Nova. I'm not so worried about if he's doing that angle. If he's going for Exploration, I could probably deal with the Exploration. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity. So now our card draw is figured out. But he still can't do his Adapt, which is nice. Jade Light Ranger. Okay, so now it's happening way more fast than I want. But I still think that I'm going to tap right now because I cannot afford to miss a land drop. I absolutely cannot afford it. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to tap. I'm not tap. I'm going to pay up. So, yeah, I'm going to pay. And would you look at that? Okay, so I'm going to seal away his Wild Growth Walker. I actually think that I will be able to perform over here. So long as I get a land right now. So the question is, do I bank on luck? I do have a play. I could play Luminous Bonds. So I'm actually going to decline this and hope. Of course, it wouldn't work out for me, though. This is when this guy gets dangerous, but this is going to hurt. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to Conclave Tribunal. I'm going to get rid of the Incubation Druid because I do not want him seeing him tapping for all that land and throw down that flyer, the one that gives him cards and whatnot. Okay. I'm going to once again have to bank on luck and hopefully draw into a land. We have 26 lands in this deck. I see no reason as to why I'm not going to draw one right now. And if I don't draw a land, I'm going to be so pissed. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to Cleansing Nova, round 1. Perfect. Back to square one. We have Fountain Renewals to gain us some life. I'm going to throw down the Leonin War Leader. This is fine. This is still fine by me. This is totally fine. So he's going to get another Growth Chamber. This guy's for sure running 4 Growth Chambers. So I'm going to pay because hopefully I'll draw land. No way. Okay, but at least I had some plays. So I'm not too worried just yet. I think I'll go for the Lyra actually this coming turn. I think Lyra is a good play. Now he's going to do that again. He's going to pop it. He's going to get his 4th and final Growth Chamber. Yeah, okay. So we're going up against the typical Simic. If I play 2, you know what? Oh, wait, that was a mistake. Do I want... I think I want Lyra down, actually. So I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. It's time for Lyra to come and enter the fray. Let's hope he can't remove this right now. Truly hope he can't remove this. Wild Growth Walker. Jade Light Ranger. Okay, Merfolk Branch Walker. Interesting. Interesting. I think we may be in trouble unless I'm going to settle and bring everything back to square one once again. I may end up doing that. We'll find out. Or, yes, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of the Wild Growth Walker and throw down the Chaos Wand. And then I'm going to sit here to protect. I'm not going to attack. I could deal with the Growth Chamber. I could deal with anything he has on the field right now. I think we could expect to see... what is that called? Oh, Hydroid Krasis. I could expect to see a Hydroid Krasis any moment. Motherfucker, that hurt. Okay. Yup. I'm going to definitely Cleansing Nova now. Cleansing Nova is the way to go. I'm going to protect against this guy. And we're going to Cleansing Nova. And then hopefully I'll be able to get the Leonin War Leader down and be able to survive. Tap. Okay, here we go. We have a Johnny. Johnny's made his way to us. So I just cleansed all our sins. He still has a Growth Chamber. He still has an Incubation Druid. Okay, I'm glad that I got rid of the Wild Growth Walker. Oh man, he has another Incubation Incongruity. So anything that I throw down at this point, I'm actually going to decline that. I think the time is ripe for a Johnny Adversary. I could always just create a token, which I'm going to do right now, and then I'm going to spruce it up. Okay. Yeah, I actually like what's happening over here. I know that he is going to create... No, he won't, because that's stupid, because I'm still going to have a blocker. So he's not going to use Incongruity, which is fine by me. Incubation Druid. That's fine. He's going to swing in for an attack. I'm going to gain some life. Okay, I think I like where I'm at. I definitely think I like where I'm at. He may do Incongruity because he doesn't want me to gain life. Okay, he didn't. I think we're in a pretty good place, guys. I'm going to throw down the Leonin War Leader. I'm going to create a token. Then I'm going to jack both of them up. So I'm going to decline this. Nice. Okay. This. And the best part about this, guys, is I have 2 mana available. So when I gain life, Okay, that's fine. I'm still gonna get 2/1/1 counters. So at least now I could deal off with the Jade Light Ranger and whatever comes my way. I also have a Chaos Wand, guys, so we could always use that to great effect. Merfolk Branchwalker. I think my opponent's in trouble. I think that I may get my emblem. So long as he doesn't do anything too devastating now, I think I'm going to get my emblem. Yeah, so he's going to do that. He didn't even attack. Okay. Yeah, I might as well get a card right now. I'm going to save the Ixalan's Binding for the Hydroid Krasis. I think that's the best bet. Do I want to jack this up a bit more? So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to jack these two guys up a bit more. I have 2 tokens to create. I'm going to create it on my opponent's turn. If I don't need to, I may just go ahead and Chaos Wand. So I'm not going to attack. Next turn, I'm absolutely going for the tokens. I'm not going to try to get greedy and build him up one more. We may be good, guys. If I get my emblem, I could be pretty assured that my opponent's going to concede. So here we go. We have first Hydroid Krasis entering the field. I'm not worried. I'm just going to bind that down, as I said I would. Is he going to come in for an attack is the question. He's probably not, because he realizes. Yeah, okay. So my opponent didn't even give me the satisfaction. But I did learn from my prior opponent, and I threw in a Johnny to great effect. So I am quite pleased. Thank you, Fake Pusai, I think that was his name, for giving me that insight. So we're going to do one more over here. These games are going for pretty long. Control decks typically do. I'm not running a mono red burn after all. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this. I have a Fountain Renewal. I have a Seal Away. Hopefully I'll draw into my Chaos Wand right up into the Ixalan's Binding. And let's hope my opponent's not just playing a control deck, though. Okay. Mono black. Could I deal with mono black is the question. Is it mono black? Is it dimmer? What is it? It's dimmer. Okay, we could expect a Thought Erasure probably this coming turn. The problem is I'm sitting here on no land somehow. I don't know how. Let's hope. Please. Motherfucker. How is this even possible? What are the odds? Okay, so I have 50 cards here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Conclave Tribunal. Here's the question. No, I'm going to get rid of the Seal Away, actually. I'm probably going to have to invoke the Divine this coming turn. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to invoke the Divine. Should I wait till my opponent's turn? Yeah, let me wait. No, what's the point, though? Because I can't do anything anyway. So I'm going to invoke the Divine. I gain some life. That's nice. Hopefully I'll be able to go in turn 4, Leona War Leader, turn 5, Divine Visitation. Of course, I wouldn't be so lucky. Let's just hope. Okay, he can't Sinister Sabotage because he only had 1 blue down. Well, that changed real quick. Unbelievable. I'm just popping this. I don't have time. I need myself another land. Okay. I'm very upset I had to do that, though. Prior the Carnarium, that was useless. What was the point? Ravenous True. Okay. I think I'm going to win this one. Yep. Okay. Althulon. That's a shame because I feel like I would have won that one, and he just threw in the towel real quick. Do I have time for one more? Yeah, I think I'm going to just do one more real quick and see what's up. So we got our ass whooped 1 game, and then we won 2, although that last one, I don't know if I'd consider a victory. That was Pretty slow. Okay, Fountain, I guess I'll keep this. We have Fountain Renewal. Let's hope I'll draw into either a Dawn of Hope, or maybe even a Seal Away. You know, I'm finding when I'm playing this deck that Seal Away is not really giving me too much value. But this does look like a creature deck, so that pleases me. It does look like I will be on curve for some of my stuff. Or should I say all my stuff? I have a boatload of land on me. Ooh, he's playing Rule. Okay. Okay. Amplifier. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Until your next turn, Amplifier's base power becomes twice that card's power. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yup, I'm gonna need my Lyra down in like ASAP. I have a feeling he has nothing but biggies in this deck. Let's hope he doesn't like reveal an Atali Primal Storm. Oh shit. Holy shit. Oh my god, I am not even... That's it, that's my next deck. That was something else. Holy smokes. Wow, okay. My mind's just blown what my opponent just did to me, and I know what my next game plan is. Okay, anyway, this was my mono white prison. It's not the most exciting deck. It's fun. Ajani was definitely a pretty solid addition into this one. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you have any, input on how I can improve this deck, if you think I should take out stuff like this Chaos Wand or whatnot, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. And most importantly, have a great day.